You're a good girl. Down, please. Can you just come and hold the gate for me? Unbelievable. We had a water leak over here. It's like a heart. Yeah. Really starting to feel very overwhelmed. Good morning, you guys. Chris is just finishing up our last load of feed. Hoping today is the last day she needs me to assist. Mind you, I don't mind. I really quite like our little system. I load the mixer and she unloads the mixer. We have kind of a nice little system, but I don't want to take her hours away from her. So we walk a fine line as owners of farms because we want to keep our employees happy. So during the real cold snaps, I like to help her just get chores done. No one wants to work in this stuff. I talk about the weather a lot, but I think it's just like really at the forefront of my brain and my mental stability right now. I need the sunshine. When the sun is out, it can be -20 and I'm fine. But when the sun is not here for days on end, I get a little gloomy and I'm just feeling the effects of that the last few weeks. So speaking of feeding, I did talk to Courtney yesterday afternoon when I realized we were 6 weeks out for our Sweet Willow and Red, which means we have bumped up our close-up ration over the last 2 groups, and we've bumped it up to 6 weeks prior to lambing instead of the historical 4. So that seemed to really help in the last group. I think we only had 1 ewe go down with official preg talks. So here we are with some new feed sheets. So I entered those in yesterday afternoon, and today is the first day that Willow gets it. And then she also went ahead and did a flush ration. Wasn't sure we were going to do one, so yeah, she did a flush ration for the group, so PETA's group, PETA and Teddy. I guess that'll be for like Saturday or Sunday or whenever I decide to cedar them. So I think we're going to have a busy weekend here. Good morning, you guys. I'm gonna be completely honest, yesterday was a gong show as soon as I turned off the camera. It was one of those days like, do I turn back on the camera so these people really actually know what goes on a bad day? Every single ewe I tried to move into that hoof trimmer balked. It was literally like pushing a cement wall. I was to the point where like, Sandy, abort mission, because this is just, it's just not meant to happen today. And then a piece of me is like, oh, you got them all moved in here. There's probably not that many. There was. I just kept working away. You'd get a few good ones and then you're like, okay, we're good. And then you get 10 bad ones. You're like, oh my God, I hate my life. And then Jess showed up. She came home for a reading week for a few days. And then she sort of just kept talking, and then I just kept working, and it was better. But oh my goodness, it's days like that that I'm like, this is the stuff you guys need to see. I was not loving life. I don't really know how to proceed. A part of me is like, I should be waiting till Charlie shears tomorrow because they're so much easier to get in that thing. But another piece of me is like, the ones that are marked will get sheared off, and then I'm not going to know who was done and who's not done. So I thought today, right now, it is about 11 o'clock, I'm going to sort them. So I'm going to pull the ones out that I haven't hoof trimmed. I'm going to put them in the front pen. So if I don't get them all done today, at least when Charlie's here, they'll be separated in their own little pen. Okay, this might be interesting. It's a tight squeeze getting them all in, but we have to. Oh my God, girls. Can you just come and hold the gate for me? Thanks. Oh, wait. Girls, you were right there. You Willow. If you were in the front, you would make all this happen. But you're not. You're at the back. I just need to get them moving. I just need to get this up to as far as I can. So can you just hold this so they don't go behind me? I'm gonna get these guys going. I am? It doesn't hurt. This hit my drink. Okay, I've had some lunch and took the time to ponder my life choices. And I have decided to attempt to finish hoof trimming today. I only have about 41 left to go. And I mean, if they're as bad as they have been this morning and yesterday, I don't know. This might be just the one thing that makes me want to quit. But I'm going in positively. That or I've done some damage upstairs with yet another knock to my nose. So I'm going to move these guys in and just see how the day progresses. If I have to battle every single one and I'm starting to lose my mind, I might have to abort mission. But I'm pretty stubborn, so we're gonna see. I might actually just plug in an audiobook because I'm sort of in the middle of a really good one right now. Ease the stress-induced pain, maybe, with this job. We'll see. Unbelievable. It just pinched my finger and I don't want to cry, but I really want to cry. Okay. I filtered through our first aid kit and I found a pretty good band-aid, but it's a deep wound, so she does not want to stop bleeding. Anyway, I'm not sure how much I want to do this, but I'm trying to like pretend that I'm good. What do they say? Fake it till you make it. We're doing that. We're going with that today. I just didn't paint you, I don't think, because you are done. Sorry, I'll let you through. Yeah, I'll let you through. There you go, all the way through. You get free pass. You did it yesterday. Coming in? Well, I am stubborn, and I did make it through, all thanks to my audiobook. I was able to sort of tune them out, but I have pushed 75% of these views in, so I'm glad we're on the last one. Actually, we're not. I missed one because I had the door open and I didn't know. Came in the barn. Yeah. This.
Need a block or something.
Like a.
Just a little 2x4 or something.
He's just hanging out with the birdies. Are they always that small?
Screech owl?
Yeah.
It usually is, yep.
Or is it just a juvenile?
No, I think it's a screech.
It's so little. Oh, there we go. Yep. You move it with your side to side?
You grab that block out of the way.
All right, I think everything is done. We have all the hooves done except for one ewe that got away from me. And Mark helped me put the bunk up. And right before we started, we had a little screech owl enter the barn. And it's like just hanging out with me. Hi, buddy. How are you? You're so cute. Hello. You can stay for as long as you want. And get rid of the rest. Good morning, you guys. It is Friday of one of the longest weeks in recent history. It's just been a week that I can't wait to have in the rear view. Charlie's on his way. He's actually gonna be here in like 15 minutes. He usually is like mid-morning getting here, so I wasn't really ready for that text. Just gotta run here real quick to our shipping container. We've got a few bags that I've picked up from my wool washer. And my friends Chris and Lindsay actually dropped off some bags for Charlie as well, because they get him to shear as well. So Charlie just said the industry is just short bags, wool bags. So not sure what's going on. I do pick up some from Richard when I go and pick up my washed wool. So I'm just gonna dig ourselves out here. Mark did a pretty good job actually. I think it might be blurry, sorry. It's the changes of temperatures from outside to inside make this camera really foggy. Ben and Charlie are here, but right before they got here, Chris said we had a water leak over here. It's just our hose that we run for the Golden Girls here. And I think just because we've had so much hot and cold happening in here, I think some of these cable clamps have sort of expanded and contracted. So I'm gonna add a few more and see if that helps the drip. It's just a wee little drip, but it's starting to sort of accumulate. And Charlie brought his daughter Hannah. So between Hannah, Ben, and Carissa, and Charlie, they've got stuff sort of handled over there. So I'm just gonna take a couple minutes and try to fix this. And as I was trying to gather up the right tools, our shop is completely, the lock will not unlock. So I don't know what's going on there, but I have very limited tools. So this is just one more thing on the list of like one of the worst weeks. I'm really trying to dig out of this funk, but it's this is Friday and I'm really starting to feel very overwhelmed. Okay, that's that one. Do the two top tees. Okay. One more. I don't really see any more drips. I could put another one there, perhaps. I don't think it's coming down though. But I do have one. May as well. Okay. I think we got her. Oh, God, sorry, it's so blurry. The barn got really quiet, and then I remembered I have a new guest in the barn, and I just finally found him. I've been looking for him all day. My little owl, my little Hootie. Hi, buddy. Were you sleeping today with all that excitement? Charlie and Ben and Hannah left about 2 hours ago already. And it took me this long just to clean up, feed. We had another little feed change. We actually ramped up Willow's ration yet again because of the cold and the shearing. So yeah, Courtney, the one good thing about Courtney is she watches my stories and she's like, I think because you're shearing and it's cold, we'll give them a little more feed again. So that is one. I know I'm gonna get so many questions like, why are you shearing these sheep when it's so cold and you've been complaining about the snow? We have to. We're like, this is the latest I ever want to do it. They're about 6 weeks out. I usually do it about 8 weeks before lambing, 2 months. And I just decided because I knew Ben would be available this week that we waited until this week. So I have to get them sheared before lambing. It's cleaner for the babies. We're on an annual lambing system now, so they need done for sure. Did notice a lot of dropped wool in some of the ewes, none in the ewe lambs. So I am wondering, because we did ratchet them back quite a bit on protein and energy, basically since we weaned them. So I just wonder, we just walk that fine line compared to the ewe lambs who have no wool drop, and they've been on a fairly higher plane of nutrition. So I think we can see it. So it's probably good we've ramped them up. We've ramped them up 3 times in the last 2 weeks. So we'll see if there's any improvement in the wool just by the increase in nutrition. So anyway, we made record time. Hannah was such a good little helper, and I think I've always thought this, but you can really tell which kids are just hard workers. They see work and they just do it. They're not asked to do it. She just started helping as if she's helped us every single time we've sheared. So it was, I would say it's refreshing to see that, because you don't always see that in younger kids. And that's just credit to Charlie and his wife. You really can see it in some kids that they're just a reflection of their hardworking parents. I turned on my camera because I wanted to remind myself and stay accountable to you guys that I have indeed changed my spreadsheet and changed my planner in regards to the next breeding group. I'm going to show you the spreadsheet if this is your first time with me. And this computer's so old, I don't know if I can screen record or not. So I'm just going to show you quick here what this looks like. I have just the activities in each ewes cycle. So it starts out with a hoof trim. So this is after we've weaned a group of lambs, say. I'll have the first hoof trim. I'll have a chlamydia vaccine, the first one if you're ewe lambs. I don't know why I haven't put the second one in. I'll have to add that, but chlamydia vaccine if you're ewe lambs, first time lambers. What day I want to put the cedar in. What day I'm going to take the cedar out and put the rams in. What day I'm going to take the rams out, which is 21 days later. Spoiler alert. What day I'll tentatively book for scanning, what day I'm tentatively booking for shearing, and then the second hoof trim. So I always try to hoof trim twice between each lambing, and then the pre-lambing vaccination, and then the first lamb. So I just kind of do formulas based on sort of dates. So sometimes I know when I want to lamb and I work backwards. Other times it's like, I need to know when I'm going to breed and work ahead, so to speak. So yeah, that's, I've been doing this for a few years now, and it works really well. And then I put it on my planner here. So this is happening. This might get moved until Monday, but we'll see. I just wanted to write it down so I wouldn't forget, but definitely this is happening tomorrow. So we're going to check. I'm not going to check it till I do it, but that's going to be there. But I did do this, and I did do this. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy it's Friday. It really, really makes you appreciate the good weeks. I really wish I appreciated them more in the moment, though. Like, it takes a bad week like this to appreciate the really good ones, but in the moment of a good one, you don't know you're in it until you're in a bad one. And I don't like that about life.